Hi guys, so this is going to be my 35-week update. I cannot believe I'm 35 weeks and I only have 4 weeks left till my C-section date. Sorry if I rushed through this or if I'm talking a little low. It's Phoenix's room is a lot closer now and I kind of just didn't find a spot to vlog in, so I just picked this spot. So hopefully you can see me well. This week has just been crazy with packing and moving. My body has just been feeling really sore and really different. Like I feel like she's coming any day now. My belly is super low, which was this low probably when I had Phoenix, but it's been low for like 2 weeks now. I feel like it's just I have so much room under my boobs and like I can tell that my belly has definitely dropped. She's moving like crazy. I won't even tell you the size she's supposed to be because I went to the doctor yesterday and she is 6 pounds. So I'm carrying around a 6-pound baby. That's insane. And when I carry Phoenix physically, it's like triple the weight. So it's just, I don't know, kind of crazy to think I'm holding 2 babies. And so she can possibly be a good 8 pounds at birth, which is nuts. Phoenix was 6'12", but he was 3 weeks early. So if he would have made it to full term, he probably definitely would have been around the 8-pound mark. So it looks like I just make some big babies. She wanted me to take another sugar test, glucose test, because she said that the baby was so big and I was getting big, my belly was getting really big, and she just wanted to make sure I didn't have diabetes and whatnot. I went yesterday and they were all out of the glucose drink, so she said, I'll call you when it comes in. I'm like, I have 4 weeks left, so I might just refuse the test because by the time I take it, then it takes about a week to get the results or so, maybe less, and then I'm gonna be like my due date, my C-section date's gonna be there. So I really find it pointless. What difference is it gonna make and what is it really gonna do? I did vomit once this week, which was a super surprise because I remember I was packing something and it just came out of nowhere. Like it wasn't after eating or anything like that. I'm also out of breath really quickly when talking or doing anything pretty much. So it just, like I said, came out of nowhere, which was super weird. And I haven't vomited in about 3 weeks, if I'm right. So that came out of nowhere. I had an ultrasound yesterday and baby girl was covering her face with her feet and her hands. It's crazy how she moves so much, yet the last 2 times I've seen her, she's been in the same position, like her hands and her feet and her face. So that's just probably her favorite position, but she does move a ton. But every time I go see her, that's what she wants to do. She's like, nope, you're not seeing my face until you give birth. And my doctor actually gives you a 3D ultrasound right there in the office, which is totally new. But I can't see anything because she wants to cover her face. So I had contractions the other night, which were crazy. I was pretty much up all night. They weren't like crazy contractions, but they were like more pain. It was like an in-between Braxton Hicks and a contraction and being uncomfortable and super sore and all of that mixed together. And I had a horrible night. I could not sleep. In the ultrasound, she did say that my fluids were really good, which is why she's been giving me an ultrasound every week or every other week, because she just wants to make sure my fluids are good, being that the baby's so big. And she's like, your fluids are awesome. So she even seemed surprised at that. So that's a good thing. I have another appointment next week, and then I think I start weekly visits, which yeah, I think I only have 3 more weeks or so. So I also have to get blood work done for my 28-week labs, which I know I got, but for some reason she says I didn't get. So she wants me to get blood work again, which is ridiculous because I'm like, I have 4 weeks left, 29 days left. And it's like, by the time all of this gets into play, I don't know, but whatever. I'm just going with what they say and doing what they say because they're the doctor. So I think my week was definitely moving, and it was probably the peak and the opposite of the peak as well. It was definitely hard moving, being this pregnant. Last time when we moved, I think I was about 3 months. Yeah, I had recently announced it. It was right after Christmas, so it wasn't as bad, but I was in that tired, very sleepy phase. So that was hard in that sense, but in the sense of physical this time was so much harder, and that's that everybody else did pretty much everything but unpacking, and I kind of just don't listen to my body and I move a lot of stuff around. It's really hard for me to just stay still and not get things done. So the peak of my week was definitely moving. I'm so much happier in this house. It's just everything's brand new and looks amazing, and it just makes you feel amazing. And I'm so happy that we're gonna bring baby girl into this house. This will be her first home, so that's exciting. There's carpet everywhere. It's amazing feeling to just be in a brand new place. It just makes you feel brand new. So that was definitely the peak of my week. Being tired from all that, not so happy about that, but it's okay. And I've also been, today actually, I just put in a load of clothes for Avery. Her first load of clothes, which I put for her newborn to 3-month clothes in. I figured out the rest I'll wash when the time comes. So I hung that up. The rest of the clothes, I hung them up. I got out her little bows and her shoes, and I'm kind of organizing it all in the room somehow. I'm still trying to develop a system because it's tough. Trying to mishmash her and Phoenix's things together. So I'm trying to kind of keep them separate, keep his in the dresser, and then hers, I kind of set up the closet more, and then his clothes are hung in the closet. But anyway, I'll probably be doing a room tour, but I don't know if it'll be before she gets here, because there are a couple things I want to get and I want to hang up and I want to do, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it before she gets here because things are crazy right now, because I just want to get everything unpacked, everything in that sense settled, and then start buying the stuff that we need. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get things unpacked fairly soon. I would say more than half of the house is unpacked. So that's a good sign because it's only Wednesday and we moved in on Saturday. So I think that's a good thing. And I keep doing this, which is retarded. But so hopefully if I can have everything done and unpacked by this weekend. My husband works, so I will have no other choice but to be home and do things. So maybe I can get everything done, and then this way I can buy the last minute things that I want to get and set them up, and then maybe I'll show you a room tour and kind of tell you the little things that I still have to do. Yeah, out of breath. I'm trying to rush because Phoenix has been sleeping since 1 o'clock and it is now 3:34, and I know he is gonna wake up like any minute now, and I just like rushed and took a shower and tried to make this video because later on I'm gonna look a lot worse and I don't feel like doing it later. So anyway, this is my 35-week update. I'm so excited. I want baby girl to be here so bad, but I want everything to be ready. But I'm ready to have my body back, but I'm gonna miss her movements. So I'm just having a bunch of mixed emotions and really just trying to enjoy every last second with one baby. It's kind of crazy because now whenever I do something with Phoenix, I think, okay, Avery would probably be doing what? Or, you know, okay, now it's time to go downstairs and feed Phoenix breakfast. What if Avery's hungry too? Like, so everything I do now, I think of how I would do it with two. So my husband says you adjust just like everything else. And it's true. When you were going from none to one, you were like, oh my God, and you thought it was the hardest thing in the world. But if you are a first-time mom, just enjoy those first months when they sleep all day, because that is probably the best time, because they sleep all day. You can sleep when they sleep, and definitely sleep when they sleep, and you can get things done when they sleep, and they're just not mobile for a long time. So wherever you put them, that's where they're gonna be. Phoenix, on the other hand, not so much. We have gates and this, and you know, you have to just be careful. So I'm very intrigued and wonder how life with two is going to be, but we will see shortly, and I will let you guys know every little bit of it, the good and the bad. So now I will show you my 35-week baby bump. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.